It's not just your life on the line, it's your child's future. In this courtroom,
Opening hook plus emotional stakes. Hold up. This isn't just another day in court. What's about to go down could change the entire course of someone's life. And not just his kids' futures are hanging in the balance too. When Judge Boyd walks in, it's not just a gavel he's dropping, it's reality. Stay sharp.
Judge Boyd delivers more than a sentence. He delivers a wake-up call in this attempted murder case.
Hello.
Judge, afternoon.
Oh, afternoon. How are you doing today?
Nervous, but here we are.
Hey. All right. The court is calling 2024 CR 2339D, State versus Matthew Rendon. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Victoria Cruz on behalf of Raymond Martinez for the defense.
All right. And are you Mr. Matthew Rendon?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any objections to this attorney standing in?
No, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Defense is satisfied.
All right. Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr.
What it means to abandon count 2. Now here's something easy to miss but big in meaning. We abandon count 2. Translation? The prosecution is dropping one of the charges. Why? Could be due to lack of evidence, strategy, or a sweetened plea deal. Either way, it's a tactical move that narrows the focus and possibly lightens the sentence.
Mr. Rendon, did you review the document entitled Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we move to proceed on count 1 and waive and abandon count 2.
No objection from defense.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
All right. You're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Deferred adjudication. All right, legal jargon alert. Deferred adjudication. Think of it like probation with a safety net. If he plays by the rules, the conviction won't show up on his record. But mess up? Boom. Instant felony and up to 20 years. It's justice on a tightrope. After 5-10.
That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? You entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rendon, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $2,000 fine. If the court finds that a deadly weapon was used, there's going to be an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. The state recommends deferred adjudication, and there's restitution, if any, to Oscar Del Fierro. Fierro?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Oscar Del Fierro, Anthony Cochran, Richard Campos, and the hostility management course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead to count 1? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
State offer states 1 and attachment.
No objection from defense.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to?
Humor, plus audience engagement. The stocks sidebar. Wait, pause. Did this just turn into CNBC for a second? From aggravated assault to stock investments? Gotta love how courtroom small talk hits different. Also, don't marry the stock? Real advice, both for trading and for life, honestly.
To jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence. All right. Are you currently employed?
Yes.
What do you do?
My family has businesses. I do stocks on the side.
You say
Mostly-
stocks?
Yeah, like stock market. I'm an investor.
Oh, okay.
I do a lot of entrepreneurship.
Okay.
That type of work.
How's stock investment going?
I don't like to get political.
No.
It affects it, but it's good. I make good percentages yearly. It's good money.
No, I asked that. I have friends who do the stock market, and they're always coming to me, and I'm like, don't get married to the stock. Don't marry it.
A lot of this.
Oh, it is. All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
And what are their ages?
I have a 4-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter.
Okay. All right. This is what the court will do. The court is going to sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, $2,000 fine probated. There's to be restitution, if any, to Oscar Del Furio.
Insightful highlight. Parenting classes with purpose. Now this is where Judge Boyd gets real. Parenting classes aren't just busy work. It's about reprogramming the decision-making process. Because in the heat of the moment, people don't think, what about my kids? And that's exactly why they should. Before 9/31.
State, when do y'all want the restitution hearing set? All right, can I have 30 days for a restitution setting, please?
What about this one?
From the Asian people have been there, 16th century.
Tell me about this one.
Sure.
Also from Benin, 7th century. Fula tribe, I believe.
I think it was taken from resources of the name. But it's come on. And it's made out of my brain.
And it may be a restitution amount that they agree on, but I've learned that when you don't set a restitution hearing, it just floats out there.
Yes, Italy.
And so I want you to be able to know what the amount is.
Judge, give me just a second. I'm looking up another for
Somebody get some help.
Megan.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, no problem. All right, while they're doing that, I'll continue. So there's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service will be deemed satisfied. People always wonder, why do you order parenting classes? And the reason why I do it is because when people are making these choices, they need to think about their children as well. What would happen if I go to classes? And then I'm going to order the hostility management course that
This part hits. Guns don't just wound people, they detonate families. And when Judge Boyd says, someone else might be raising your child, that's not just a warning, that's a wake-up call. Let that sink in.
was recommended. And then once you complete that, the remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied.
Thank you, Honor.
There's to be no contact with Oscar Del Furio, Anthony Cochran, and Richard Campos. And there is to be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything? Thank you. Field visits one time per month for 5 months. Anything else, probation? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Do we have a date?
July 24th.
All right, so what's going to happen on July 24th? We'll be back here, and that's for us to get an amount of restitution that is owed, and your attorney will have a chance to either object to that amount or agree to that amount. Do you understand?
Yes.
So let me explain something to you. When people bring out guns, guess what? If you end up firing it and it ends up hitting someone, there's no turning back from that. You understand? So you're going to have to start thinking and putting your children at the forefront of your thoughts in everything you do, because everything that you do ultimately ends up impacting them. If you go to jail, even if you're in jail for 30 days, getting a bond, it's where's daddy. If you end up going to prison, it's where's daddy. And then that snowballs other thing, because sometimes you have women who will wait for you after you get out of prison. Sometimes they don't. And you know what that means? That means that somebody else that you don't know is raising your child. All right. If you need anything, let probation know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. Okay.
Thank
All right. Good luck to you.
May we be excused, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let me put